Okay guys, what's going on? It's Puts95 and I'm back again with another video. And today is a very interesting topic that a lot of people will have opinions on, and I just thought I'd give my opinion today because why the hell not? Why not add to the already filled content of the internet? What the hell am I talking about? The opinions of the internet. I will add mine to that. Whatever, I'm trying to say something logical, but it's not coming out. But what I'm talking about today, guys, is the concept of the hype train. And in the background I've decided to put some gameplay up of some recently coming games. The main one, obviously, is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That's the game that has inspired this video. So I've got some Modern Warfare 2 content there. I just played a few games and I had fun. It was just hopping back on there. But the hype train. It's a very interesting thing in gaming because if there's a new IP or a franchise that's coming out that has been well established, like Mass Effect, for instance, Assassin's Creed, somewhat, and FIFA, all these things, Call of Duty being the main one. People get attached to the videos and they're like, oh yeah, this game is going to be amazing. The examples being Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, Destiny, what was the last one? Oh, there was one before Destiny, I can't remember. But the Evil Within as well, and there's loads of hype about coming up games, so Advanced Warfare, Bloodborne for PS4, did I say Evolve? If not, I meant to say Evolve. No, I didn't say Evolve, actually, I just remembered. Plus all the games that are coming out next year. There's all this hype, the new Tomb Raider game. There's loads of hype surrounding it, and as people have found with Destiny, and somewhat with Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, because the story for that game wasn't great. The gameplay was amazing, it's a really, really fun game, but the story is quite lacking. But more with Destiny. Destiny is the main one that people have complained about recently. What people have found is that the hype train... Oh, Watch Dogs, that was it. I just remembered. Watch Dogs. The hype train doesn't live... the hype doesn't live up to it. And this has happened before. Assassin's Creed 3 and Mass Effect 3 for me, in the past 5 years, are those two games that really, really let me down. Mass Effect 3 was a really fun game, and then the ending was the worst thing I've ever seen. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand anything. I've played like 200 hours of the series to get to this point, to find out the epic conclusion. How is Shepard gonna, kill the Reapers or do whatever to the Reapers? And there's like nothing. You get nothing satisfying. Obviously you get an ending, but you know what I mean. There's nothing satisfying, nothing complete, And after Assassin's Creed 3, I've stopped becoming hyped about games, and impulse buying them. Sorry about that. I can still get hyped about games. I do get hyped, like Watch Dogs, Destiny. I was hyped about those games, and I would still happily play them. I haven't bought them yet because I don't have a console, and I'd like to buy them on console. But yeah, those two games, Mass Effect 3 and Assassin's Creed 3, I foolishly got super, super hyped. I was like, this is the fucking most amazing bullshit in the world. And I bought the collector's edition for both. I splashed out like £70 on each of those games. A normal price, £40, $60. I don't know what the collector's edition equivalent is in dollars, but I spent quite a lot of money on these two games. £140 for two games, is quite a lot. And I was so hyped. And you get I remember I did an unboxing for Assassin's Creed 3. I'm pretty sure I uploaded it as well. And you got this like coin and this journal and this stuff, and I was like unboxing it, and I was like, oh my god, this game is going to be so great. Oh my god, what a giant disappointment that was. So yeah, I've grown, I wait and see reviews, I wait and, I watch gameplay for myself, and, I'd still even without watching reviews, I would have bought Destiny if I had a PS4 or an Xbox One, which I'm not going to buy an Xbox One because I'm not an idiot. Oopsie daisy. But if I had a PS4, I would have like straight up bought Destiny because that game. God damn it. Family stuff, guys. But yeah, if I had a PS4, I would have straight up bought that game. I would have pre-ordered it. I don't care what the hype says. That's the type of game I wanted from Destiny that came out, and that's what I would have been happy with. That's what I am happy with. You know, watching the gameplay and playing it, I would be happy with that. I wouldn't complain. Oh, you know, whatever people complain about. People just complain about everything. The fact of the matter is, it's the hype train, and with Destiny and Watch Dogs, these things were overhyped. It's partly the company's fault, especially from Ubisoft's point of view, because the tech demo they showed for Watch Dogs in 2012, I want to say, was phenomenal. I remember watching that gameplay for the first time live, and I was like, holy shit, this game is going to be better than GTA 5. I legitimately said that. And they kept showing gameplay, and I was like, if this game comes out, it's going to be awesome. But that game didn't come out. They changed it. They changed the engine. You know, the story was lackluster. And also they pushed it back. They didn't... Not only did they change it, but they pushed it back. So GTA had the whole month of September to itself. Which, you know, obviously you don't challenge the biggest game in gaming history, you know. In my opinion, it is bigger than Call of Duty. I don't care what people say, what the figures say. The fans like GTA more than they do Call of Duty. And even Call of Duty would never go up against GTA because they know that they would get outsold. People get more content out of GTA 5 than they will out of Advanced Warfare. I can guarantee that. But yeah, it's just the hype train is a problem, guys, and it needs to be like calmed down. Obviously, people can get hyped about this stuff, but when we watch the expos, when we talk about this stuff on Twitter, everything gets brought up, and you get all these emotions. Like I remember watching the Watch Dogs E3 gameplay, the many other games, you know, that I've seen over the past few years, and I get all these emotions, and I'm like, this is the game that I want to fucking play. This is what I want to have in my hands. I want to get on my mouse and keyboard, get in my, you know, controller. Here it is. Get on my goddamn controller, and I want to play that game. It looks so good. And as you see more and more stuff coming out, you remember back to what you originally thought. Those original feelings of joy for the game. And so, you know, you get hyped, you get excited for it. Every time you think about it, you're like, yeah, that's the game, that's what I want. And then you get the game, and sometimes it's that, you know, sometimes you get these Skyrims, these GTA 5s, you know, other games as well. Those are the two biggest games in the past, what was it, 3 years? Skyrim came out in 2011, so in the past 3 years, those are the two biggest games, in my opinion, that have come out. Maybe Red Dead Redemption as well. That was a massive game, in my opinion. That was an amazing game. Although I'm not sure it came out in that period. But nevertheless, you know, you get these special games where they look awesome, they get hyped, and then they are awesome. And it's like, okay, why can't every game be like that? And it's because a lot of companies don't hype up the game. They show their footage, and they might have a good base content, like on Watch Dogs. If they can't deliver on storytelling, which wasn't promoted for Watch Dogs, because it was all about being the hooded man. You know, it's the Spider-Man complex, or whatever you want to say. The whole reason he's got a mask is to make the readers and the watchers feel like they are Peter Parker, they can be Spider-Man. And that's what Watch Dogs was going for. You are you're Aiden Pierce, whatever his stupid name is. You've got the hood and the cap, and you can't really see his face. You're supposed to be just like another nameless guy who could be anyone, and that's the whole point. It's all about the gameplay in that game. It's not about the storytelling. So people overhyped that because they saw it and they were like, yeah, that could be me, that's fucking awesome. But Ubisoft never hyped it up, and so when they couldn't deliver on the story, everyone became upset, and yeah, it's just, the cycle goes on. Like, I kind of want to stop now, because if not, I'll be talking for another hour. You know, you can talk about the subject for ages, but I just wanted to get the basics off my chest. And I'll talk just briefly, maybe like 2 minutes, about Advanced Warfare. It's just that there is a lot of hype around Advanced Warfare, from what I can tell. Just simply because Ghost was so terrible. You know, most of the professional COD streamers and gamers, from as far as I know, prefer still playing Black Ops 2 than Ghost, because, you know, Black Ops 2 is a pretty good game. It's not the best Call of Duty in my opinion, but it's a pretty good game, and it's a lot better than Ghost. So there's a lot of hype around Advanced Warfare. You know, they've got in Kevin Spacey, they're taking the exosuit thing from what's that stupid game? Titanfall. And the longevity of Call of Duty will make it last longer. The exosuit gimmick, it will make it last longer than in Titanfall. You know, people don't go to Call of Duty for exosuits. They went to Titanfall for exosuits because that's what they promised. But because it's just the multiplayer only, and it was kind of a lackluster, boring FPS, I forgot the freaking phrase, because it's just you know, it is kind of just a normal FPS, bare bones. People don't stay for that, because it's Call of Duty, which is kind of the same thing. It's just an FPS, but it's Call of Duty. It's got that name, so people stay with that. And yeah, I just hope that whoever is creating this game, I believe it's Sledgehammer, I hope that they do a good job with it, because I'm kind of looking forward to the game finally. It's the first one I've looked forward to in a long time. I kind of looked forward to Black Ops 2, but in the bottom of my heart I knew it wouldn't be great. I didn't look forward to Modern Warfare 3. I shouldn't have got the game. It was really bad, in my opinion. Black Ops was amazing. Modern Warfare 2 was good. Didn't play World at War. COD 4 was obviously one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. One of the best shooting games ever made. But yeah, I just hope that this lives up to everyone's hype, and if not, they can cope with the disappointment of it not being the game they wanted. I think the last thing I'll say is that the problem with the hype is that people expect a game, and if they don't get that game, then they get angry, even if the game is good, like Destiny. So that is my final verdict, kind of, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed all the gameplay as well. I'm not quite sure exactly. I don't know what I'm doing. I just like looking at my face. It's cool seeing all the movements. But yeah, I hope you liked all the gameplay. I hope you liked my topic of can't think of the word. I hope you liked the topic I chose. Yeah, the hype train situation. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, then leave your comments down below, guys. It's always interesting to hear what everyone has to say in the community. But yeah, that is going to be it for now, guys. So yeah, as always, my name is Watson5, and until the next video, I will see you later. So, goodbye. And last thing, I want to apologise for what I'm doing with my face. It's so weird looking at my face while I'm talking. It's just really weird. Okay, so bye.
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the ops. Leap hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on, nigga. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stop when I fall the plot. Neighbors call the cops, said they heard mad shots. Saw me in the drop, 3 1/4. Slaughter, electrical tape around the daughter.